is true love and does it last? Everyone wants what nobody has. I worry every time she leaves me alone. Leaves me alone. Leaves me alone. Woo!
All right, everybody. Today we got a special treat. We're gonna check out right here. Max is about to come on, and he's gonna tell us a little bit about what goes down down there in well, not down there, just southeast. I guess that's where Santa Ana is at. But yeah, it's Max. What's your last name? Max Hernandez from
True Life Car Club.
True Life Car Club. So yeah, man, thanks for coming by. I know this was like, we kind of just ended up meeting each other today, just for different circumstances. And right now the VR, the one you were watching, that kind of just, it kind of crashed. So that's why it took us a little minute to get set up right here.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to take a seat.
Sure.
And so pretty much this is the Eskwilax hour. I don't know if you took or if you had a chance to kind of see what we do here on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I took a chance to look at you guys' Instagram page. I don't have Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, what we do here is we showcase like local artists. Some people, they paint. Some people sing. We're looking for some people that sing right now, or do what do you call it, like spoken word.
Yeah.
And others like do photography. Like 2 weeks ago we did like a whole photo shoot after it was they were members of the Yeska Interior Love. They're like a little collective, and like I interviewed them, and then they brought the photographers and models, and it was called Rearranged. Like that was the name of the shoot, Rearranged. It was talking about how everybody could be a model. Like you can't be told that, oh, you gotta be this tall, this big, that, like that. So they threw out all the rules and just did a photo shoot. They got creative, and that's why when Yayo mentioned, what you guys do, and like the car club, I'm like, yeah, we gotta do it, because we gotta know how you guys creative, how you guys make art with the culture. So you want to tell us a little bit about how you started?
Well, I guess you could say my life started way back before I was even born, bro.
Yeah.
My mom's been in the car club since she was young. So has my dad. So I kind of grew into it. I was born into it.
You were born into it?
And ever since, I've been a car lover since I was a little kid.
Yeah. And what age did you start with like able to drive and like get your own ride?
Driving wise, I was driving in junior high, bro. I was driving at 12 years old. When I was in high school, I had my first, I had a 71 Dodge Challenger, and then from there, I sold that, and I got a 73 Caprice Glass House. That's
Sick.
The one I got married with.
Sick, man. And when did you guys start the club?
We started the club about 3 years ago, 3 years back. It was a group of guys. We started one club. It didn't work out, so we went ahead and we started.
Branched off.
Yeah, we branched out, started True Life.
True Life, of course.
We all got down. We all put names on a piece of paper, and we all voted out at a name, and that's what came out at the end.
Can you tell us about the meaning of it, or was it just like you said, like you just kind of draw it on?
No, the meaning of True Life is we're true to our lifestyle.
Of course.
Chicano culture, low riders. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm a bomb guy. That's what I got. I got a 48 feet line.
Did you bring it today, or?
No, I just brought my son's bike, the one that's right here.
Yeah, I think they're able to see a little bit. We'll bring it up close a little bit later. Also, like kind of zoom in on it a bit, because it does have like some work on it. Did you do that, or do you had another artist?
I had a buddy of mine, real good friend of mine named Sal Elias.
Okay.
We went to high school together. Partied all through high school, all through this and that.
Yeah.
He actually did the artwork on there, and he does all my artwork on my arms.
Oh, sick, man, sick.
So,
Yeah, I have a friend too that does that. Like I think it's airbrush, right?
yes.
It's airbrush, and he goes by Tony GR1. That's like
Okay.
he's done like tons of different rides. I know that for a fact. So, like he was just sharing a video the other day on Facebook that one of his, I guess you could call it like paintings on the car. It came out in a series that they were doing for that Lowrider movie.
Okay.
It was like small clips
Yeah.
of other, I think car clubs, I guess, that they were doing that kind of matches what the Lowrider movie is about. So
Yeah, you have a lot of talented artists out there.
Yeah.
A lot of them. So,
and how long did you guys? Is this pretty new or?
the bike's been about 3 years. Last year, made the Lowrider magazine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So my boy was pretty excited. I was pretty excited.
Hell yeah, it's exciting, man.
Sal Elias did the airbrushing. There's a guy by the name of Redbeard. He's the one that did the seat. And then a good friend of mine named Choice of Colors, Edgar.
All right.
He's the one that painted the whole bike.
Sick. And you yourself, do you also do like the custom like paintings or like airbrushing, or is more like the cars in itself?
Myself, I just worked my butt off in my sweat to pay
Yeah.
for it, because I don't know how to draw, bro.
Because it's really detailed, man. Like this, the work, like you said, the work they put into it, like just putting it in there.
Yeah, and I forgot, the pinstriping and the silver leaf was done by the Mike Lamberson,
Yeah.
some guy out there in Riverside as well.
And when do you guys usually meet, or where do you guys usually meet? Because you said you come out here too, like the boulevard, no?
Yeah, we cruise Whittier. Hopefully, we'll be out here this Saturday. So please come out there and join us. It'll be a fun day. We have our car show tomorrow at Sigerstrom High School from 12 to 6. Roll-in time is from 9 to 12. So, I mean, after the show, we'll hit Whittier Boulevard, And as far as when we meet, as our meeting-wise, our club is once a month.
Once a month,
The first Friday of every month.
first Friday every month,
Yeah, so.
and that's out there, right?
Yeah, out in Santana, and right now we got a cat out in Riverside that he might be coming along, so that's cool.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I've always lived on the like mid-city part of like LA, mid-city, like just kind of north, like where Hollywood is at, East Hollywood, in that area. So there's not that many like custom like lowriders or anything like that on that side, because of just, I guess there's many cultures that are out there. But if I would hear it would be like from this side, like East LA, where everybody comes out, or like going more south to like South Central and stuff. So like I could say like I'm not as familiar with the culture myself. I mean, and when it comes to it, what are your like opinions?
Honestly, you could say we have a bad rap from way back in the days. Nowadays is way different. The whole scenario is algo diferente, viejo.
Yeah.
We got people out there, moms, kids, toddlers. It's more of a family thing now. It ain't none about gang banging or people going out there mad dogging each other. You know what I'm saying? That's long and gone.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something I'm proud to say de nuestra raza. Like,
Sí,
I
claro.
guess we could say we grew up.
Claro, I mean, yeah, it's like phases in life, no? Like that's the
exactly.
same thing with the car culture, like you said. Before it was a little bit, more towards that way, but now since you guys, kind of have families now, and then second generation, and you said this is your son's bike, right? How old is your
Correct.
son?
My boy's 15.
15. There you go. And of course, next year, right? He gets his permit, right?
Well, he got his car last year.
No, but yeah.
He has his car. I bought his car last
Nice.
year, and I drive the car.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And but yeah, I mean, what kind of car is it? What kind of ride is it?
I got him 86 Cutlass with T-tops with the floor shifter.
You didn't send us a pic, huh?
Oh, no, I didn't send that one.
All right, but you have an Instagram, no? Like,
Yes, I do. Santanero 48.
okay, cool. So, yeah, that's one of the things that, you know, whenever somebody would mention like lowriders, and then people go more towards like the negative part of it. But I have gone to the boulevard a couple of times, and you know, everybody's pretty chill, and I do see like older like generations, and then like their kids and their kids with different bombs and like, you know, the different lowriders.
Yeah, it's more like a lifestyle, bro.
Yeah.
Not nowadays.
Yeah, and what would be like, let's say somebody that wants to get into like the, you know, it's not something they like grew up into, but you know, what if they want to like get a lowrider? What's like the best ride to like find?
Basically, whatever tickles your fanny, bro. I mean, whatever
Yeah.
you're into. Like I said, I'm a bomb guy.
Yeah.
I got guys in our club. I mean, they're not bomb guys. They're 60s, 70s, or whatever, you know. I mean, whatever your year, your era, whatever you like, then that's what you get, you know.
I mean, because right now, you know how that movie came out. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of people like, you know, they're gonna be like, oh, I want to get one.
Well, I'm pretty sure there is. It's gonna blow up.
Yeah, but have you seen the movie?
Honestly, no, bro.
Is it something you want to see?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, because you live it, so
Yeah, I mean,
you live
it's an everyday life.
the
for me.
actual, yeah, the actual lifestyle of it. So
But yeah, I want to go see just to see what was the theme that they used for the movie.
yeah, it looks interesting. I mean, I think a lot of it was like shot out here, like East LA, Boyle Heights, like downtown LA. I haven't seen it myself, but I mean, the only thing that I could relate to in that movie is just the actual, like I saw some scenes with like graffiti scenes. That's about it, because I used to do graphs. So
Oh, okay, yeah. The one thing I do want to see it because there was a young kid that grew up in my neighborhood.
okay,
By name of Nando.
Nando?
He got shot last year, and
Okay.
he somehow he came out in that movie.
Oh, he came out in the movie?
Through pictures, through whatever. He's from Santana Bike Club.
Yeah.
So he was a great kid. He played baseball with my son. So that's the only thing I would like to see.
More personal.
Exactly.
That's good. I mean, it's good that you're going. Just, you know, did he, you know, pass because of the gunshot, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's a good thing, I guess, to go see it as like in his honor kind of a way.
Yeah, pretty much. With respects to him.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, if I was in that situation, of course I would. But yeah, see, as I'm mentioning, me, like, I grew up on that side. And I'm like, they're like, low riders, oh, don't go, because, you know, you get in trouble. So what do you, like, what are the best things about it right now? Like, just, like, is it just the fact that you're able to, you guys are able to, like, kind of get together and then, like, check out the cars?
Más, I mean, a mí me gusta el ambiente, viejo. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
like the atmosphere. I like getting together with the familia. They're there at the park, barbecuing, el ambiente. You know, that to me, that's what I
Yeah.
enjoy. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
The
Like,
cars will show up. I see them every other weekend,
Yeah.
which is cool. You know what I mean? But not just get together with the friends, you know?
la gente, no?
La
It's
gente,
more
exactly.
that feeling, that togetherness
Yeah.
through. Have you guys known each other for like a bit?
The people in my club right now, there's one guy by the name of Junior Ortiz. I known him since, I want to say, since he was 8 years old.
Oh, you guys.
He was actually my ball boy for my football team when
Yeah.
I was growing up.
Yeah.
And everybody else, I known them through my boys' baseball team, people that I counted throughout the years.
Yeah.
You know, and then from there we all got together and we started True Life.
True Life. And how many members, like, in total?
You know what, bro? One thing I would say, somos pocos pero locos, dog. One at a time.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's also like the effort that everybody, because what are the rules? Like, when you guys go to like a meet, is that everybody has to go, or can somebody like?
No, not everybody has to go. Like we said, family does come first. So if you have something to do with the familia, your tia, your tío, or whatever,
Yeah.
go handle. There'll be other car shows.
Do you guys ever go to the? I think, I don't know how that works, but like the LA car show, you know how they have like different, like they do have like some cars in there. So I don't know how people get picked to be in there.
That basically depends on the people running the show, I believe. You know?
Alright.
I mean, they're the ones that get to nick and pick who they want to be in the
Yeah, yeah. No, I was just asking if you guys ever been like in that, because I've been there a couple of times just to see the, you know, KIAE and stuff. But other than that, yeah. Yeah, you want to step off and you want to
Introduce Crystal?
Crystal? Yeah, yeah. You want to sing Crystal? Yeah, you want to take the mic and then
Thank you.
she can take it from. So yeah, and you guys are also looking at the images in the backdrop right now. Some of them are like this one. I think is the high school logo that they're doing tomorrow. And yeah, so thanks for being here again, Crystal. All right, and so Crystal, you want to let me know or tell me how you got involved in like the culture.
Well, and initially I got involved in the culture with I guess I call it my growth. I was in a very bad marriage, and
Okay.
I was rediscovering myself, and one of my friends had asked me to model for her.
Yeah.
And I've always been into the car club scene. My uncles have cars. My grandpa has an old truck in the back.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. Like
Yeah.
where I grew up, like you
I
know,
think
we
you're
didn't
just,
have
like,
that.
automatically, we all have that. So I mean, in the Hispanic community,
Yeah.
we all have like those old classic cars. You have pictures of the classic cars. And so she asked me to model for her, and I said okay. And by then, like everybody's like, oh, come do this, come to this show, come to this show. And so it's getting pulled left and right, and I was like okay. And pretty soon it just became part of my life. Like, hey, there's a show going on this week, let's go. So
Yeah.
we'd go. And that's how it all happened. I mean, it ended up going from there. So I got into that from that, and it was like about 2 years ago. About 2 years ago.
And do you have a ride of your own? Like
No, I wish.
okay. No, that's
Yeah,
I mean,
no. I always joke with my grandpa and tell him, hey, you have that truck in the back, let me have it, let me fix it up.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything with it. But he just like, oh no.
what kind of truck is it?
It's a 67 Chevy
Nice.
truck, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice truck.
But he won.
He says it's for his grandson, but I don't think so. Eventually it might be mine.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. And and you said how long you been in it? Like
About 2 years.
2
probably
years?
2.5, yeah.
all right. I mean, and I'm
It's like home. It's a second home. Pretty
yeah,
much.
and that's
Like
what he was mentioning, that when you know when everybody meets up, it's more like a big family, more like togetherness.
Yeah, you see people you see every show. Like you'll run into the same car clubs. You see the people. You'll go have a drink with them, hang out.
Nice.
It's like a second family. Like I said, you pretty much know people. Once
Yeah,
you're in
and
the car club,
everybody
you know everybody.
You know
walk around.
everybody's kids. They know
Yeah.
your kids. I mean, I don't know, but that's good though. That's good that he was mentioning that, you know, it's been, you know, that the negative image that it had in the past.
Yeah.
You know, it's slowly.
Gone away.
Yeah. And how like is, you know, because the car club is True Life. Is there like a club, like a pin-up club? Or-
There's girls that have the little.
Like a- 'cause-
I used to be in an association called Rockabilly Mafia Dolls.
Okay, that, I
where
guess
they
that
give-
was where.
Yeah, they give up they go do like what is it? Volunteer stuff for other people. And they have their outfits and stuff too. But that was my past. I did that before. I don't do that. I'm not associated with them anymore. I still have friends that are still there.
Yeah.
But there's girls that have their little cliques that they do the same thing. As far as me, I'm just on my own. I do my own thing with my friends. We all go to the shows. We still participate. We just don't associate in a club.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys, how often are like the shoots? How often you guys?
It just depends. I mean, depending on if you have a photographer you want to shoot with. Hey, I have an idea. Let's go do this. Or hey, I'm going to do this. Do you want to come out? Or even at a car show, you walk up and you'll see photographers you already
Yeah.
went to, and they're like, hey, come on, let's go. Even if you're just walking around a random car show, they'll stop you and be like, hey, let's have a shoot.
Nice. And like, has there been like one that stands out for you? Like,
What do you mean, photographer wise?
yeah, like,
Well, one of my I have a couple close friends that are photographers, and I have one that I usually work with the most. His name is he goes by JMV Photo,
Jimmy.
and I shoot with him a lot. Anytime I have an idea, I'm like, hey, let's go do this, and he's like, all right, let's go do it, and so we'll make it happen.
Do you have a particular like idea that you go towards, like more?
I try to change it up a little bit. I used to try to do like the classic, like simple pin-up and regular, and then like lately, like last year, I haven't been able to do a lot of shoots lately because I started working. But last year I started getting a lot into like the Latina shoots. So for Mexican independence, I actually like dressed up in the dress and did the trenzas with the little ribbons in the hair, and we put the bullets on. I had a
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So we went all. I had nopal in the back, a flag, everything.
And where did you guys shoot, or where did
That
you
was
guys?
actually his backyard.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He had everything all set up. We just fixed it up and we went with it.
Are people able to see that somewhere, like on?
I have an Instagram. I have it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you wanna let the audience know?
Crystal Marie Pinup.
What was
That's all
it?
one word. Crystal Marie Pinup.
Crystal Marie Pinup, and that way they can check them out. I mean, it's always one of the main things on the Eskwilax hour is people always like collaborate, like
Yeah.
people from different parts of town, parts of the city. They'll like watch and meet, like be like, hey, you know,
Mingle. Yeah.
like out here in downtown LA, they have something called street meet. I don't know if you heard about it, where people just meet up in like random urban areas and they'll
Yeah.
like bring masks and models and like.
Yeah, no, I know they do the bridge, the cruise.
Yeah.
Just like the shoot at the
Okay,
bridge
so
every
yeah,
once in a while. Yeah,
yeah.
my friend goes to that every once in a while.
Yeah, the guys that came like I think 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. They go to those like the street meets. Yeah, so it's So you were mentioning that there's different is there different years when it comes to like pinup?
There's eras. I mean, decades. You want to do.
There you go, that's the
sometimes
right-
you'll do like the traditional. Well, you'll do like the. I'm gonna dress up as an army girl and do the whole traditional like hat up, roll. Classic 50s.
The
40s.
50s, is that where like kind of where
The
it
40s
starts?
and 50s,
Yeah,
usually
40.
that's where people want to start. A lot of people start doing the traditional. They'll do the I call it the new school, with the boudoir going on with like the lingerie, and it's more of the new stuff now.
And I mean, same thing I was telling him. Like, I'm like you. I've lived on most of my life on this side, and I wasn't really exposed to like, like lowriders and pinups. I was more just like urban city, like graffiti and all that out here.
Yeah.
So seeing when I started coming more on the east side of East LA and Boyle Heights and all this area, I'm like, oh shit, like I want to meet these folk, like.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to like the customizing the rides, the pinups, I'm like, I see art in it. I see creativity. It takes a certain mind to put it all together.
And even at that, like you have all the people you meet there, they're like really open to meeting people. They're friendly. I mean, you initially probably intimidated by seeing these people.
Yeah,
and you're just
if I went and I'd be like, oh no, I don't want to say anything.
You have to like go out there with an open mind, and they're more than likely going to be like, hey, come here, have a beer with us.
Yeah, he was just telling me like, oh, come tomorrow, come take some film.
Yeah, people are just, they're so outgoing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's...
And a lot of them are family oriented as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. What's the next, my next question was gonna be, what's like the, how like, what separates pinup from like other modeling?
Pinup is just mostly you want to go back into that like, I want to say classic beauty kind of thing. You kind of just, you doll up, you dress up, you do your hair, you make sure it's a specific way. As to other modeling, you have your alternative models, which will do like the more risque modeling. There's a way of doing that also as a form of like pinup. It just depends on how you style, accessorize, and everything else as well. Whereas you have your high fashion models, you dress up into whatever's in now, and it's just the way you kind of carry yourself as well in the shoot, what confidence you bring to that shoot.
Yeah, because I mean, I personally, I'm more like towards pinup, just because I think before it was less of like, now it's more like they have to be certain weight, a certain height, and all of that.
That's the good thing about it now.
Yeah.
It's breaking free. You don't have to be a specific size
Yeah.
to be a model, to be doing pinup. You don't have to have a specific skin color or anything. You have all these beautiful women, different sizes, everything. Just coming across doing what they want to do.
Yeah, but even before that, the pinup, they were always doing that. They were always.
They were before.
Yeah, that's why.
Nowadays, now it's more show your creativity, your expression. They're making clothes from like extra small all the way to 4X now. I think they're even going bigger on that too. So they're making it for everybody.
I mean, it's a good thing.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
a
you
great
said,
thing.
it's just more inclusive, more, you're not excluding, this dude is too short or this guy is too tall.
You hear about that. I mean, there's still
Yeah.
some people that won't work with a short person or an overweight person or a person that's too old, but you still have some that are like that, some that are, you just have to pick the right person, I guess, to who you want to shoot with.
And is there like like a pinup model that you kind of look up to, like, or not look up to, but like an influence?
My influence initially was, and I mean, it's kind of like cliche, but it used to be Betty Page, because
Okay.
she had that confidence, that like just stamina. She had that roar in her, like.
So for the audience and for myself, you want to tell us a little bit about Betty, like?
Betty Page, she was initially, she has a really, like, it's a kind of a sad story. She was molested. She was raped by her ex-husband and like some other men, and she had a really bad past, and she tried to escape, and that's when she started just kind of modeling and doing things for herself, and she had this courage, and she would do things she never. The funny thing is about her, she took all these pictures, she took all these like crazy photo shoots with all these beautiful pictures, and she went away, I think, after like 4 years or something like that of modeling, and she disappeared. She went out of nowhere. Nobody knew where she was. Nobody can contact her. And finally, when she was like in her older age, they found her. She resurfaced, and they told her, "Hey, like all of this is coming out around you." And
Yeah.
she had all these like statues and pictures and like people selling stuff for her, and she had no clue.
And this was, do you remember what kind of, what time?
This was probably back in like 2000. She died in 2011, I believe.
Okay.
2009, 2009. I'm fuzzy on that. But she died not too long ago. And she didn't know that she was that popular, that she was that much of an influence on people. She had comic books. She had everything like with her on it. And she had
And
no
she
idea.
didn't know. She was just.
And so they were giving her royalties. The person
Oh.
that found her, they're like, hey, you need to come collect whatever.
Yeah,
it's
of
due
course.
For you.
I
You have all
mean-
this stuff that's getting sold. All these people that look up to you, all these people that love you. And she really had no idea.
And did she say why she walked away,
She
or she just like, all right, I'm over this part of my life now? So.
She was already in. She was when she started modeling. She was older than what she said she was, and she never said that. And so she finally got to an age where she was just done with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
she was a Christian woman. She that was why she ended up also stopping, because she felt like she needed to stop because of that.
yeah, I guess just people's beliefs will
Yeah,
sometimes.
they'll stop you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you said Betty is one of them. Do you have a?
I mean Audrey Hepburn, but she wasn't really a model. She was more of an activist and an actress.
Yeah, I mean
But
when
she
it.
also had her, her. You see her photos of her. She's very classy, very, very put together, and
All right. I mean, and when it comes to like the outfits themselves, do you put them together, or
I put them
or
together,
like
yeah.
does like the photographer be like, all right?
it depends. If I'm gonna shoot with a specific photographer and they have a theme, they're like, oh, I want to do this, then I'll go with what they have. I've done that before. I've done shoots where I had to do a circus theme and I had to dress up in like a circus attire. It was modern. It wasn't circus attire. It was like risque circus attire.
Yeah.
We've done mermaid shoot. I've done Valentine's, and then I've done like Christmassy shoots. But then I have other shoots where I'm just like, I want to do this. Let's
Yeah.
do this, and they're like, okay, we'll do it.
And also one thing I noticed when the pinups is, well, now is becoming more common. It's like the tattoos, because before I didn't even, like when it came to like the
Some magazines
yeah
don't want it. I believe Bombs is one of them, that they're very kind of
Like
like
strict?
on it. They try not to they try to eliminate as much as possible. I know a few magazines. I mean, like the mom and pop magazines, they don't really mind. It's whatever. But some of the magazines just frown upon it. They don't want it.
I mean, even like online, online now it's become more common seeing like
Tattoos.
Yeah.
Yes.
so. I mean, but in pinups, I think I've seen them
They're
even
yeah,
before,
there's
even
a lot,
before.
There's a lot now.
Yeah.
With the modern day ones, there's a lot of tattoos. It's beautiful. I mean, everybody has their own work on them. It shows them who's them. It separates them from everybody else.
But it's also like more of the classic tattoos, right? I think.
Yeah. The
Like say
old school
like
tattoos,
yeah, like the birds. What do you call them?
The sparrows?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sparrows. Sparrows, more like the sea type kind of tats.
a lot of them like Disney as well. So I have like Disney inspired tattoos, or like
And-
anchor here, star maybe.
No,
They
because
have-
I like I saw the one you have right there. So
yeah.
and yeah, because I've seen some models are like the whole arm, the
The whole
back.
arm, yeah. Some
But
girls will have their leg.
yeah. But I mean, I personally, that I think that's cool. That's dope because
Yeah.
just I guess this like the style I'm into, bright colors, just bright
Yeah.
everything,
It's
and
becoming more common nowadays.
yeah,
Yeah.
and What about like the when? What about the hairstyle? Does it have to go with the? I'm just asking, like, you know, 'cause, from the point of view that somebody that, you know, has
Well, the
never.
hairstyle is, I mean, the hairstyle comes from what you feel like you want to do that day. Do you feel like you want to have an updo? Do you want to have your hair down? Do you want it partially up? Just depends on your outfit, how you feel, what you're gonna wear with your hair. Usually, I mean, for me, it's what am I gonna wear my hair? What side am I gonna do my hair? Usually, I part it to the other side, so this way, it's like today, it's a different side from what I usually do. I usually always part on this side.
Does it take a while to set up?
Yes and no. It depends. If it's something like I'm used to doing like every day, like random little small roll, I'll usually just like throw my hair in a roll and be done in like it'll be done in like a minute. But like the more complex you do your hairstyle, the longer it's gonna take, and go from like it can even go up to like 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how much. You have to curl your hair, you have to prep your hair, you have to do everything. A lot of girls like to do prep overnight.
Yeah,
Roll their hair overnight with the rollers and sleep through them. They're not easy to sleep in, but never
I'm
is.
pretty sure, you
Yeah,
know, this.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, like all over the place. What about like daily life? Do you?
Daily life, I wear my hair. I have a little roll because I work at Starbucks.
Okay.
So I have to wear a hat every day.
Okay,
But I
okay.
like to feel like I can still be a part of myself at work. So I'll roll my hair like I have a little like roll right here.
comes
and I'll
out of
just
the-
pull, yeah. I'll just pull my hair back and there's me right there in that little roll. That's what I can keep myself as close to myself as is right there.
And outside of work, do you?
Outside of work, I go all out because I'm like, I don't know how to work today.
I guess the question would be like, do you dress like pin up or like more on a normal kind of like just a regular daily
Regular
basis?
daily basis, I mean, this would be me normal most of the time if I don't have to go to work. If I have to go to work, I'll wear jeans and a cardigan, probably with a little tank top underneath.
Yeah, because he, like, you know, he was mentioning, we were talking about it, how he said it's like his lifestyle. And
Yeah, this is my lifestyle.
Exactly, that's what I
am.
was.
This is who I am out of work.
That's cool. Do people like when they see you dressed like this, do they stop you a lot, like for photos?
I
like
get
photo-
compliments. I've gotten stopped before. Earlier, I went to go eat, and the lady's like, "I love your outfit."
Yeah.
She's like, not a lot of people can pull that off, and you pull it off so well. I was like, well, thanks, you know. I was like,
No, it looks
nice to
beautiful.
hear.
It's beautiful.
It's nice to hear.
Yeah, it's
takes
beautiful,
time.
and it's all the bright red. That's,
Yeah, it takes time.
Yeah. And so do you and Max work together, like, cause like let's say when True Life meetups, do you guys hit up each other and be like, oh, come through, that
My
way?
cousin.
Oh, okay. I mean, but just like in general, like, are you like at every meet? So
No, I've probably been there like maybe to like when he's having like one meeting, but I haven't really been to his meetings. It's his separate thing. He asked me to be a part of the car show, and I agreed.
and is that the car show for tomorrow?
Yes.
And you said it was what time was it, Max?
Car show's tomorrow from 12 to 6.
12 to 6.
Roll-in time is from 9 to 12 for all the cars that are going to be entering the show.
Yeah.
And for all vendors from 7 to 9.
And what's the entrance like? What is it? A high school? No, cause ahí sale like, oh, is that her in the monitor?
Oh, yeah, that's my primo.
Yeah, right.
That's my friend JMB both took that picture.
Okay. Yeah, as we were talking, the photo in the backdrop has been changing on the slideshow.
Yeah, I said the Segerstrom High School tomorrow. Pre-registration was $25. The day at the event is $30.
What's the name of the high school? Like
Segerstrom High School.
Sadistrom? Because I was
Sadistrom.
trying to read the name and I was just like, I don't know. Like, because it's the same thing with the name of the show, like the Eskwilax Hour. You know, they're like, oh, how do you say that? And I was trying to figure out the name of the school, so. But, and I mean, and it's family friendly, no? Like what you said.
Yeah, always.
And you said over 200 cars?
That's what we're expecting.
What about pinups? Will there be like,
I've put the flyer up. It's pretty much the pinup or in car show scene is always a competitive thing. There's always 1 or 2, 3 events probably going on the same day. I know there's a couple other events going on. We're gonna have a pinup competition tomorrow. It's gonna be open registration. You walk in and you want to register, you can register. That way, it's the day of the event. Whoever wants to participate has a chance to participate.
oh, wow. So that's good to put it out there just in case any ladies.
So we'll have open registration. If you guys want to participate, you guys are more than welcome to participate.
There you go. Do you guys have an address or what area is in the high school? I personally don't know where the escuela is at. You know.
The address is on the right there. I don't know if you guys can see it from the TV, but yeah, it's on my Instagram and Crystal Marie pinup Instagram, Santanero 48. I just know that the main cross streets is MacArthur and Fairview.
There you go, guys. And also, you were mentioning these, that you brought these along,
Oh yeah, I brought a couple pictures.
and
Oh, that's upside
yeah,
down.
is it?
There you go.
There you go.
From my son's bike, there's the crank SA. That's the reason why we got the bike. It already came with that crank. So the reason why I got the bike, I mean, is obviously I love my city, so I represent it everywhere I go.
Nice. And these are like the photos, no? Was it the same photographer?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna set this one right here, just. And this one.
That's a picture that my buddy Adam from Lowrider Social took. We were for New Year's at Nobody in the Park. That's me. That's my little boy Junior. Like I said, he's my brother, and my compadre Gary. We're just out there always talking about cars, and my boy Adrian, he took a picture from a distance,
Yeah.
as you could tell, and it came out to be a really good picture.
And this bag, what year was this?
That was this year.
This year?
Yeah.
And then, what about this one? This one's a different photographer, huh?
It's the same one.
The same one?
The same one. He's the one that took all the photos of my car that day with my friend Ruby. She's the one being the model. And he just went ahead and addressed that one with the title, the name of my car.
And these are, did you bring these in particular, or
What was that?
you brought them like in particular, like they're like these were like in a magazine, or?
My car made Lowrider Seed magazine 2 years ago.
Okay.
Because of Adam and Junior. And Ruby, she was the model for that photo shoot, and basically this is the name of my car.
Cool. La Sucia. Oh yeah, that was the last one, so I'm gonna put these back so they don't get damaged. Yeah, I mean, I guess when it comes to, like I said, lowriding, I admire it, or just car clubs in general, just because, like I was telling her, the art and the creativity that is put into it. That's like as far as like it goes when it comes to me and the culture. Like I wouldn't be able to be like, oh yeah, I've been around this ride or that ride, because I mean, it's not something I grew up with, and I always, like I said, I find it really is dope. Like the first few times I went to the Boulevard, I was like amazed how everybody got along, how they gave people like a chance from like, I think it was like a 2-hour thing that they had like out there. So, you got anything else you want to share with us about like the culture itself?
Culture itself, basically, I could say that I want to give a lot of thanks and a lot of respect. I'm going to say to my generation, because the way they brought up their kids is becoming more of a family thing. It ain't nothing like it was when I was growing up. It was more of a battle zone.
When you were growing up?
Yeah. So, I mean, I do want to say gracias to everybody out there that's my age, around my age, or older, or whatever. I mean, we're raising our kids in a different generation. Gracias. Teaching them the right way. I mean, obviously, the way we grew up is a whole different scenario.
I bet, man. I mean, when what year were you like? What year was that? Like when it was still like that? Like
back in the 80s,
early 90s. Todo desmadre. And that's like 30 years, 20 years, 25 years.
Man, bro, now I feel old.
No, I mean I was born back then, so I mean I just turned 30 this year, so when you say 80s, I'm just like, no, I'm still young. Nah, pero yeah, I mean, what else? Like the seat you were mentioning that your buddy worked on it.
Yeah, Redbeard, he's out there, Oceanside.
Did you send us a pic? No, nomás este, no.
I think I
I
sent
don't
you
know
a picture
about
of the seat también.
the seat. Okay, so it should come up because we got the bike and then we got this part. And I mean, do you want to give any shout outs to other?
Honestly, yeah, I do.
Go ahead.
The whole Orange County Alliance, people that I deal with on a weekly basis, Uniques, Click, Santana Car Club, Orange County Car Club, all the guys out there, and basically all the OC. A good buddy of mine, Mondo from Southside Car Club as well, and Yayo for making this happen. Gracias, viejo. Thank you.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, how do you know Yayo before the?
I know Yayo through the counselor from my boy goes to school at. That's where he works at.
Oh yeah. He said he was working with. That's how you guys ended up doing. He's doing light painting, no? I think.
Yes.
Yeah, light painting with.
He'll also be doing the light painting tomorrow at the show of a car. I hope it's mine. We'll see. Which one he chooses.
I mean,
also Frankie Gonzalez, gracias viejo, and the whole True Life family. Keep it up. Thanks for the good job.
yeah. I mean, since today was a little bit like, kind of rushed, and same thing. Hopefully, I'm able to bring you guys back, and we can collab like more, like on create, like do something more like live, where somebody can like I don't know, bring like a bike they could paint live, or
Oh, that'd be awesome.
one of the artists could paint like pin up, like you could sit and then like, because we've had the artists come on and like do live modeling, so
Okay, cool.
and we don't have an entrance, or else we would put like una ramfla acá adentro también.
You can put it into the back, that big door, no? Or
I don't think it opens that far.
Órale.
Yeah, but that'd be dope. Like,
Well, before we shut off,
no, we're not. We still got time. It's just like
I brought you something though.
oh yeah.
Hold on.
I was wondering, like it was like estaba amarrado ahí, so it's dope. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. There you guys. You're gonna close up. It says "Road to a Better Future," Santana, the True Life. Y aquí tiene el logo. Do you guys have somewhere where you guys have these online, or?
They'll be signed tomorrow at our show.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys can catch them out there with the. Do you have more other designs, or just?
We only made that one.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, Crystal, do you have any shout outs you want to?
I mean, if we can say birthday shout outs, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead.
My
Go ahead.
boyfriend who disappeared somewhere, but he was
Yeah.
here somewhere a minute ago.
Okay.
And also my friend JMV Photo, Jorge Vargas. It's his birthday today as well.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday. And pretty much just to, I mean, my friend Stephanie also, her birthday's tomorrow. I mean, all these made baby.
Yeah, everybody's man.
Everybody's made babies. So, I mean, happy birthday to you guys. I mean, pretty much to the pinups, all the pinup girls I know, all my friends who've given me the confidence to go out there and keep trying, and the car clubs that do their thing to bring these car shows to life, the music, everything, just the scene itself.
Nice.
Shout out to all of you guys,
Oh, I like Drumbox. Yeah.
everybody. I mean,
Drumbox.
not just one car club particular. I mean, all you guys have some good shows. It's something to look forward to, something to do, something to have fun at.
And like as he was saying, it's getting more like a different vibe. So I guess
I haven't been to one where it wasn't kid friendly. I mean, probably they have like one at a bar where every once in a while here and there, but I mean, for the most part, they're mostly kid friendly.
nice.
Some of them even have the little like miss pageants and the little like boy pageants, and so, or contests. So they're really getting out there, really family friendly.
All right, so I mean that's good. That way, more new generations could get into it newer, get their own rides, custom them, just work on them. Just what about True Life? Can people join True Life?
Yeah, doors are always open and welcome to new members, any city, any county, any state. You know,
What would you need?
as far as requirements,
Huh?
yeah, show love and dedication.
There you go, guys. Some show love, dedication, True Life. It has to be a lifestyle though, right?
Correct.
A lifestyle. You can't be in and out. And so we're just, like I said, we're just kind of learning a little bit about the culture right now. And how much we got left? We got about 5 minutes. I want to thank you, Max, Crystal, for coming out here, especially Boa Heights. It does get like traffic and like it's a lot of just parking situation, a little bit hard. I know that I don't know if you had to drop it off first, no, and then
Correct.
yeah, and then try to find a spot. But yeah, I mean, like I was saying, hopefully we can collaborate in the future, and kind of I can put more of like informative, like a slideshow, because when Yayo told me, I was like, all right, so how do we go about this? Because this is my first time interviewing, a car club. From like the lowrider, the whole car scene.
Yeah, now I feel honored.
Huh?
Now I feel honored.
No, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like, so because I'm usually, if it's a painter or a model or a photographer, I'll be like, all right, so what kind of camera you shoot with? What kind of paint do you use? What kind of brush? Do you use this brush, that brush? But when it comes to like this type of creativity and this type of art, because that's what it is to me. Anything you put your passion into, that you give your time, that like you're mentioning, that changes your life and your whole person. I see that as art. So, and it is honor, and it's my honor to have you come on and share with us this awesome bike, because you said it came out in the magazine, y todo. So I want to thank you, Crystal, for sharing us a little bit about the like pinup lifestyle also. And one last question I had for you was, is like pinup and rockabilly, like what's the difference, or like the?
Well, rockabilly is more of a lifestyle. It's
Okay.
a different lifestyle. Pinup is more of a, I guess it's two different lifestyles.
Okay, I was just because
Yeah,
you
it's
had
two
mentioned
different
it.
lifestyles.
Yeah.
Rockabilly is more music.
Okay.
So you're into the music, you're into the clothes that they wear, you're into pretty much the rockabilly scene, which is pretty much a combination of like country, hillbilly. There's like
Okay.
rock and roll music in there, of course. So I mean, you've got all that mixed in together. Plus, the pinup is pretty much the old school lifestyle, the classic lifestyle.
Yeah.
The clothes, the hair, the style, just pretty much mix it together. You got the pinup rockabilly lifestyle.
Okay. No, because one of our viewers, like I was talking to her like last year about that, how she like, because I've seen some of her photos and she, she's like pinup.
Yeah.
Yeah, she dresses like pinup or rockabilly, and I just wanted to like kind of know the difference.
Yeah, no, there's like, it's just pretty much how you change your hair, I mean, sorry, not your hairstyle, your outfits,
Okay.
the way you carry yourself about, your posture, everything.
Cool. So that's one of the things here too. Like every time new guests come on, I always learn something new, and I always ask, because that's just how I am. I just like ask.
And what I like to say is, I don't consider myself a pinup. I do pinup modeling.
Okay. No, that's
it's
good.
like-
That's good.
I
That
always
way.
tell that to people because some people are like, "Oh, these pinups, this and this." And I'm like, I'm not a pinup. I'm a pinup model. I do pinup modeling occasionally, but I'm
Yeah.
not just into that.
All right. There you go. No, it's good to always, and yeah. Go ahead.
Before we leave, I have quick shout outs for a couple more clubs. Is that cool?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Classic Bodes, Santana, Decentes, Latin Life. Hope to see you guys out there tomorrow. If I miss anybody else, I'm sorry. The main one, my good friend Pelon from San Diego, Switch. Hope to see you tomorrow, big dog. Gracias. And my wife Sandra, Max, Christian, Camila, Nani, my family.
All right. Shout out to everybody. And anybody
Well, he
that we
came
forgot?
back already because he wasn't here when I gave him a birthday shout out, but he's right there. Juan Raul.
Which one's the birthday guy?
The birthday one's sitting right there. The handsome
Birth-
man right there.
Happy birthday. Yeah, I mean, we should have been like, you should have brought him on.
Huh.
Is he camera shy?
You can't go here. It's his birthday.
It's all good.
I didn't break it yet.
Yeah, so again, thank you for coming through. And like I
you for
said,
having us.
this one's a little bit kind of rushed, but definitely I'm gonna have you guys come back, you know, and hopefully we can bring even more of your like the True Life members. That way we get to kind of get like opinions and more just about the culture itself.
I mean, like I said, I told you earlier, if you can make it out there tomorrow, it'd be awesome.
I know.
Date la chance, viejo. If you have
Yeah, no, they were. I was, I get stuck at the, the 9 to 5 thing. Pero, when is the next one?
I'll let you know.
All right. Well, I have you on Instagram, so I'll definitely. But you said you might come out here, no?
Well, I'm waiting Saturday night after
Yeah,
our
that's-
show.
yeah.
I'm hitting up Whittier Boulevard.
Yeah. I'll see if I can go.
Okay.
Yeah, cause we'll be here and then I come to the studio and then time go by and by the time I know it's 9 or 10 and I know that's when you guys out there, no?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, since any more shout outs?
De mi parte, ya no, viejo.
Yeah, I
Mom
know.
and Dad, thank you for the little better life you gave me.
There you go.
You know, and now they can't stand it because that's my whole life is surrounded by, my lifestyle and I guess se les olvidaron sus tiempos cuando they were young. I could
Sí,
say.
no, está bien. I mean, generation through generation. By yourself, Crystal, Mama, Papa.
Well, my mom, my dad, and my family, my kids.
There you go.
There you go. Everybody pretty much has played a part of my life. I mean, what else can I say? Thanks for being there for me when I need you guys. Always there.
Cool. Well, we'll be, and I will see you guys next week on the Eskwilax Hour, episode 114 now, 114. So we'll see what we do next week. I think we're interviewing this dude. He's a clown. We're gonna interview him next week. So thanks everybody. Thank you for watching.
Thank you guys.
I will
you.
see you.
See you guys tomorrow at the show.
Hasta la otra. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're watching DroneBox.com, and now back to Norm.
Bury the rat. What's in Grandpa's underwear? This is a message from your concerned grandson.